This is the real top-level enjoyment. In the forest on the outskirts, Danny bought a deserted castle from last century. Through his unremitting efforts, he transformed it step by step into an enviable dream home. As the weather gradually warms up, Danny started a new round of castle renovation early this morning. He first mixes cement with a mixer, then carries bricks, transports materials to the roof, and starts to repair the castle walls. This work not only requires patience but also takes time. Danny alone is responsible for all the up and down. Just transporting materials consumes more energy. After a morning of hard work, he barely completed the repair of some walls. In order to retain the original arch design of the castle, Danny strictly follows the original structure during the repair, which invisibly increases the difficulty. Until he builds the wall to about the same height as the opposite wall, this part of the work can come to an end. He checked the weather forecast in advance and expects that it will not rain in the next few weeks. Danny will decide to remove the waterproof cloth before. Although the waterproof cloth effectively prevents water leakage, it also brings inconvenience to him during the construction process. After completion, Danny immediately turns to the processing of the castle door frame. As before, he uses a grinding machine to smooth the rusty door frame and then paints a layer of anti-rust paint. Judging from Danny's state of being half-naked, the recent radiance has obviously increased sharply. After he finishes the rust removal work on the door frame, the cement of the vault-shaped doorway is also basically dry. Danny carefully picks up the mold and checks the support condition of the wall. The result is not bad. The wall is reinforced as before without any collapse. He gently wipes off the cement dust on it, presenting a flat and beautiful appearance. It is simply a work of art. In the village, it really can't be learned without 300 days. Just when Danny completed these tasks, his sons also came. They played in the castle and looked at the kingdom created by their father for them. In order to better carry out the next step of renovation, Danny decided to thoroughly clean up the remaining ruins on the roof. After the cleaning is completed, those rusty iron shelves usher in the final judgment. He demolishes these shaky frames. The rusty iron shelves are like tofu dregs and fall down with a light push. For these demolished walls, Danny is already prepared to completely repair them all. After working all day, Danny returned to the ground exhausted and almost collapsed from exhaustion. Seeing that there is still a lot of ground cleaning work, he can only invite friends who are on vacation on weekends. After his friends come, Danny finally breathes a sigh of relief. After his friends leave, Danny does not stop and continues to renovate. After all, his friends have already helped him a lot. For the rest, he still has to rely on himself.